What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Shubert Abraham here. Ooh, I got a banger for y'all today. So, if you guys are ready for this, drop a one in the chat or something. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about junk removal businesses, right? I've done a video about them already. Today, we're going to use AI to create funnel for junk removal businesses. And we're going to do something a little bit different, right? So, as you can see here, I am on ChatGPT, right? So, we're going to put that prompt on ChatGPT and we're going to put that prompt on GoHighLevel. Same prompt, just want to see what we're going to get from each of those platforms. And the whole purpose of this is to pick the best prompt that the AI built for us and then go onto high level to be able to vibe code the whole funnel. Crazy. And we're going to be do this in less than 20 minutes. So if you want to do this with me, pull out your laptop, go on GoHighLevel. If you don't have GoHighLevel, there's a link below where you get to get GoHighLevel for 30 days for free. Click on that link, sign up so you can do this with me. Because guess what? If you own a junk removal business, or you know somebody that own a junk removal business, or you want to start a marketing agency to market to junk removal business, this video is for you. Let's get going. All right. I've already created my prompt copy, right on Google Doc. So I'm gonna grab this real quick. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it right here on ChatGPT. Boom. While it's building this out, I'm also gonna take that same prompt. I'm gonna go on Go High Level. They have the whole AI, ask them anything. I'm gonna paste this in here as well. Boom. Now we're gonna be able to compare both AI and see who comes up with the best prompt and be able to use that prompt to build this thing out. Crazy, right? But it's pretty awesome. Boom. This is ChatGPT's prompt. Okay. Now remember, you don't just want to go with the first prompt that you get. You want to optimize it, right? Look at this. This niche print money. It tells you the niche print money. You can turn clicks into book job. And it tells you what it can do in the bottom. It gives you the copy style, unique experience, right? Right. It gives you some additional successes. Let's go here on high level. This break it down. It's still building it out for us, right? I think they're both good. That's the crazy part, right? It builds this whole thing out. It gives you structure. Okay, so I can use high level or I can use ChatGPT. Now, I want to take it a step further. I'm gonna use high level prompt, but I'm gonna see if I can combine ChatGPT copy. So I'm gonna copy and paste this, put that in ChatGPT. That's the follow-up prompt, right? Telling it to refine and create copy for us. We're gonna take that, boom, and then we're gonna take the structure, right? Take the structure from high level. So we're using both platforms to make things happen. As you can see, the system is building this whole thing out. This is what we call vibe coding. And you can literally use this as a way to structure this. You see what I mean? You can use high level, you can do everything on high level, right? This is the Axe AI high level. In fact, let's make it fair, right? I want to see what high level AI tell me as well. Let's paste that in there. Boom. Let's see how it does with the copy because right, we have the copy here for GPT tells you emotional, simple, your space is a mess, we fix it today. Right? Simple language that grab people attention. You're tired of looking at it. the pile in the garage, make it disappear, right? You're not only one who waited too long, like it really try to connect with the target audience, um, to pull something valuable, right? Let's see what GPT is doing. There we go. It's building it out. It's still thinking through it, right? I like how it shares its thought process on the side. So it's thinking through it and it's building it out. So now we're gonna have, then we're gonna optimize it a second time so that we have both prompt, right? And then we can use either or. I'll see based on what they look like on which one we're going to use to create our funnel, the junk removal funnel, the automation funnel, just for junk removal business, right? I think that's going to be massive. And if you own one of these companies and you've been struggling figuring out, okay, how do I build this thing? I don't have a lot of money. All you need is high level and GPT, right? High level is like 97 bucks a month, one of the simplest plan. And if you're an agency, you get the agency plan, and then now you can just duplicate this over and over and over for as many junk removal businesses that's in your state. That's the gem right there, right? So the power on leveraging this AI, and then you could customize it for each one. That is super important, by the way, right? Wow, it gives you the psychology behind this copy. Oh, this is even better than I expected. One text, you could be carrying this long enough. Wow, we'll just take absolutely everything. Wow, it breaks down testimony. Oh, this copy is even better than the one we have. All right, this is better than GPT's copy. What? Hold on. Now we're gonna optimize. Now add the above to our vibe coding prompt. Fantastic. Hold on a second. Let me find out. We're using the high level GPT is even more powerful. Look at this. I love that it gives you, the thought behind it. It gives you the power move. Boom. Let's do this. All right. We're building this baby out. Okay, guys, this is taking me less than 10 minutes to get all this up so far. So we're really building something quickly. That's the power of technology and AI. And if you're thinking about using AI or you're trying to figure that part out, stop, just go for it, right? You won't know until you start testing. And that's the beauty about it. It opens up the creative juices that's in all of our heads to really make this work. So think about what I'm doing right now, right? It's thinking. I'm gonna let it think. Boom. GPT is a little bit faster, right? So it give me everything I need here, so I can copy and paste it, and then deploy. And let me see one thing say here, build map, right? Step by step. So it give me that. Plug in one of our VAs, kind of handles the back end. Oh, by the way, if this is something that you don't have the time to do, or you don't want to deal with it at all, and you want one of our team members to handle it, that's not an issue. We own I own Task Maven Services, which is a remote talent sourcing company. We basically place people to do the job that you don't want to do in your business, right? We're talking any admin, any tech type of role, any marketing or finance type of role. We're able to place people to handle it, right? So it's still thinking, right? It's going deep. That's what I like, right? I want to deep. I want to create something that's like magical, and then after that, we're gonna take like we already have one prompt, which is like a master prompt right here. All right, just scrolling up. Boom, vibe coding, junk removal, emotional automation. All I gotta do is copy this, right? Now we're combining smart funnel, emotional pool. So here's the full upgraded prompt. Inbound leads instantly. The experience should feel fast, easy, stress-free, like relief. So that's the beginning of how to do it. They got the target customers, they got the core funnel, right? We're seeing the GPT in high level just working it, right? It's working it, it's thinking through it. It's building it out. Ooh, I love it. You see how fast it build it out for us? That's a prompt, right? You know, somebody is a good prompt engineer, how detailed they can be with their prompt. And I just gave you this, the cheat code. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Guess what? We're gonna use high level GPT, the master prompt. Boom. Grab that. And literally have everything, as you can see from the beginning. Boom, boom, plus automation, CRM pipeline integration. Boom, it breaks down the whole thing right here, how it works, trust and credibility, testimonial. It gives us everything, the process, the estimate, super detailed, super, super detailed. Wow. Now we're gonna go down here to AI Studio, right? There's AI agents and then there's AI Studio. We're gonna come here, we're gonna paste that prompt that we got, and we're gonna boom. We're gonna let this thing work its magic. That's it. Right? We took the prompt, right? Just to give you guys a quick recap, we give a simple order to create a prompt. We're not the expert. We let AI do AI thing because AI is the expert here, right? We let it build out its own prompt. Once it built out the prompt, right, by giving them an order, hey, we let it optimize the prompt, right? And then we let it to optimize it again and create a master prompt. That's the genius part. Then we compare it from GPT's prompt, ChatGPT's prompt, and high level prompt. We take the most detailed, structured out prompt, which is on high level, and now we have it building out this whole thing for us. Like what we're talking about. This is incredible. So if you own a junk removal business or you're thinking about getting into junk removal or you're thinking about helping junk removal business, um, take notes, take advantage of this. If you know somebody that's in that space, share this video with them. Because at the end of the day, we want to add value. So hence why we're doing this. You know, easily, I'm sure there's somebody or someone that will charge you $1,000 or more for what I just did. That took us 20 minutes to do. So you could either do it yourself or you can find someone who know what they're doing. And we have the team that know what they're doing to do that. And if you guys like this type of content, comment below. Let me know your thoughts about it. Let me know what you like about it. Give me some ideas. I'm really open to hear, how would you do? What else would you add to this to spice it up even more so that we have something super valuable? Right? As you can see here, it's building it out. It's building this whole thing out, right? This one, we didn't go with this one, but it was good, right? It's pretty good, but it's not as detailed as we just saw. Um, that was super detailed. I ain't gonna lie, that was like super detailed. That was actually blown away on how much more details that it brings me, which is fine, but it just shows you different platform. You can use it differently to get, to get to where you need to be. At the end of the day, that's how this whole thing work, is finding out what works and be able to put it together and take it to the next level. That's it. Right? That's all this is. So it's building it out. It's not done yet, right? We still got a few more steps to go, but it's doing its job based on the prompt that it does. So the way I look at it is if you find a way to master prompting by using AI to prompt for you, you're ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve. Because now you're not trying to figure out what do I need to prompt to get the output that I want. You can have AI do that work for you as well. And then now, once you have a finished product, which we're going to have right now, test it out, and then you can make adjustment as you go. Trust me, this is not going to be perfect. This is version 1. Imagine once we get to version 10, right? So This is something you can do yourself if you're looking to automate your business. You don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of capital. Just vibe code it so you have something, right? And then as you get better and better and you start growing, then you can bring in a team that can kind of optimize it for you over time. But this is a solution, right? This can help any business owners. I can do this for any type of business. And be on the lookout for my video where I'm going to share another business on doing another case study on how we're using AI to build out funnel and vibe coding and automation, all under one umbrella, right? So that's what you're getting here. Look at that. I wouldn't even use this. It's crazy. This is insane. I can't wait to see what we get from this new one. Woo! I'm hoping you guys are excited as I am. So if you are, let me know in a comment, right? How excited are you to see these things evolve? And this is just the beginning. Imagine a year from now this might be old technology, right? Because now you're able to take this to a whole new level that you never done before. So yeah, I would highly recommend you start testing this thing out yourself, or you hire a team like ours to kind of become your system manager and make sure that we handle these things. You can use this as well as a way to build out mockup for what you want. If you want something more, concrete, build with your own codes. You can literally ask, have a team build those out for you and then use the platform to create what I'm creating right now, like a mock-up on exactly what you want. That's a even better way to express what you want. So you can definitely do that. As you can see here, right? We got one last step that's loading. Once that's done loading, we're gonna be able to kind of get this thing published, right? Boom. Hoo. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna go to preview. Wow. This is the junk removal business, guys. Look at this. Of course, you'll update the numbers. You got the free quote. Look at the images in the back. This is perfect. Wow. Exactly how you feel. You walk past it every day. Look at the copy. Maybe it's the spare room that become dumping ground. Maybe it's entire home you inherited and don't know where to even think. You tell yourself, I'll deal with it this weekend, but the weekend comes and go and they're polished. This is relatable. This is good copy. Look at this. Imagine walking into that space tomorrow morning. Picture it. The space is empty, clean, it's yours again. Wow. Wow. In 3 steps. From overwhelmed to empty in 3 simple steps. No stress, no hassle, no surprise. Book your free estimate, show up, right? If I want to book the estimate, boom, I fill this out and then able to get me a quote. I'm gonna put James, I'm gonna create a phone number here, right? Boom, I put a zip code in there. Look at that. You just took the first step. What? And then it will connect to an appointment system right here. Or I can't wait, call or text us. And then get me right on the calendar. This, ladies and gentlemen, is gold. Wow. And guess what? I can connect it to our high-level CRM system. I can add additional automation in the back end. This was the preview. This is round one. Imagine when I get to round 10. This is what's capable that you can create, guys. Look, it even has testimonial. Of course, you're going to replace that and make it a new testimonial here, but the structure is there. And all it is making some minor restriction, and then you're good to go. Let me pull up that preview again. Look at this, guys. Incredible. This is incredible. Right. And if I'm leaving, it tells me they get me 10%. They don't want me to leave. Jeez. What are you getting rid of? This is insane, right? How much do you have? Boom, boom. Look at this. It gave me a quote, right? So I kind of already know what I'm getting into before I even do it. This is incredible. So hopefully this gives you some good ideas and give you some thoughts on what's possible and how you can really use this tool. And this is the GPT platform. So if you like this type of content, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel because we're bringing these type of contents every single week. And I can't wait to see you in our next video. My name is Jobert Abraham, the owner of Task Maven. And if you want to use this tool and do what I just did, take advantage of the free 30-day trial in the link below. Right here, there's a link in the comment. Take that link, take advantage of the 30-day trial. Can't wait to see you and subscribe to the channel. Cheers. Have a good one, guys. Later.